money, talking shit, holding politics. That's how we get our kicks. Ed Money, Ed Money, Ed Money and the Late Night Crew.
In the mid of despair.
You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money. Ooh, that makes my lips tingle. And now here is Ed Money.
Hi.
Hi.
Why, hello, my friends. It's the Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com, where you have real conversation about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Go to the main site. All the links are there, or you just Google Ask Jeeves. Anything you want to do, just search Late Night with Ed Money, and it'll all come up, and you play it in your media player. You always listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here, now that we're doing it on Zoom for today because of the weather, is to my right for you in the video is CPAP Chuck.
What's up? Hey.
Chuck
There was no
Dick.
part.
There is
Chuck Dick.
no Chuck Dick. I needed to hear the
Chuck
Chuck Dick.
I need the part. Chuck Dick.
You can hear him, but you won't see him. Even in this video is the bug.
Hello.
And he got exiled to his home studio. You're always giving us the correct answers. Jeffrey Neutron.
Hello, everybody.
In the picture, Jeffrey is the one in the red hat.
Yeah, I'm the one in the red hat.
And the
The other guy is Van Gogh.
He has a photo from when he went to Japan with him. What is that called? That statue?
Faraday hat.
Samurai armor.
Faraday. Isn't it what everybody used to wear the tinfoil hats?
Yes,
do
that's
that?
what it is. It's a tinfoil
And I always
hat.
wondered about that. Say there were
That's a fireman. Can't you tell? He looks like
in
a
the
Japanese
days,
fireman.
in those days they had that where they put, they say the crazies to put on a tinfoil. Wouldn't
Tinfoil
that
hat.
cook your
Where did
brain?
that come from?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you know?
It's supposed to prevent radio waves from getting to your brain so they can read your mind or some weird
Yeah,
shit
it's
like
his
that.
mind reading experiment.
Okay.
So they can't get in there and.
For the audience, we're doing this because the weather. It was snowing. It rained the
The
other day.
roads are wet.
Yeah. Well, no, it's
That's
not.
what we're going to tell those guys.
Here's the thing, too. In Ohio, as soon as it snows and or rains the first time, people go crazy. Especially like when I used to drive to Cleveland and we had our first rain. All of a sudden,
This was in our first snow.
it was terrible. People would just drive like maniacs. They would go crazy. It didn't help. I was telling CFAP today, I said, man, the roads are atrocious. So if you guys don't come over, first words out of his mouth is, do you have bald tires? That's what first.
It's like I almost wrecked twice, and I'm like, what kind of tires you got?
I did. I almost wrecked twice. I did. I slid, and I wasn't going fast. I had a 4x4 mode. I slid past where I was going to go, so I had to back her up. Thank goodness there was no traffic around. I backed her up, and then when I had to go to, and this is the funny part, is that for the audience out there, it's the weirdest thing. You can tell cities by where you're driving on where the plows stop.
Right.
And, like which city actually can afford salt and the other one can't.
Apparently, Amherst cannot.
Right.
Uh-oh, do you know what just happened right this minute?
What's that?
Lorain County Sheriff. Due to hazardous road conditions caused by ice and snow buildup, the Lorain County Sheriff is declaring a level 1 emergency.
Oh my God!
Oh,
There's
what does
like
that
an
mean?
inch
Yeah.
of snow.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Travel safely this evening. Roads may be slick in spots.
Okay,
Slow
right.
down and arrive safely.
Well, thank you. That
of
was
course
a
you wanna-
worthless.
I know if you get to level 3, they give you tickets for being on the road.
Do
Yeah.
they?
And
Oh,
they
yeah.
couldn't write me up at work for that.
When was it when they would because they don't want you parking on the street because of snow
That's
plows?
just a snow ban.
That's a snow ban. That's like a level 2. That's it. When the snow gets above 4 inches, you can't
It's a
park
triple
on the side.
dog.
Dude, have you ever
Triple
seen
dog
that?
ban you.
Don't
Have you ever-
don't park on a triple dog.
Have you ever seen that when you're going down the street and there's a car completely buried in snow from the snow?
Oh, yeah.
plow?
The plows do that on purpose.
Yeah, because they also
Absolutely.
have a ticket on the windshield.
Do they?
And it's
Then they won't find it till
That they won't-
April.
Right, they won't find until they're caught.
And you wonder,
Caused.
how do you so you got to chisel your way in. It's like those dipshits that when it's covered in ice and
Yeah.
they try and put hot water on it, which is the
breaks their
worst thing to
windows.
do.
Right.
Worst thing to do is, do you know what I brought? I actually put it in my truck and I have some here. Is I learned
Anal
the
lube? I wasn't sure where you're going with this.
KY, little KY
no,
jelly.
is I was told you use like rubbing alcohol and
Yeah.
you pour, okay. then Jeffrey knows it's right. Yeah, the rubbing alcohol in like your key, if the thing doesn't, if their locks are frozen, the rubbing alcohol changes the ice to water. Go ahead, Chuck. Seat back. Chuck, Class 86.
What year is your car that used to have a key?
2000. Wait, you mean tell me your truck doesn't? Your Jeep doesn't have a key?
Negative.
Really? What if your battery dies in your thing?
You're
Neither does
fucked.
Becky's Bronco.
See, that's the thing that
There's
scares me.
secrets we can't tell you about
Yeah.
that.
That's
Until
what I
you
was wondering.
graduate away from the key,
And
we're not allowed to tell you how to get.
I still want the key. I want the key to get in, and I still
Of
use
course you do.
I'm with that. I'm not happy that my Rogue does not have a physical key.
it. Okay.
Because
Did you know on your key fob it should have a physical key?
It does, but it doesn't have an ignition, so it doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
you're
got the push
kidding.
button. No, it's got the
Oh.
push button like all new cars now, and that's the
Yeah.
part that I don't like. It's we've talked about it on the show before. It's like the easiest thing to steal is a key fob that's emitting a radio wave, and you can just steal any car you want by cloning it.
Keep your key fob in that sweet ass Faraday hat you got.
That ought to do it.
Antlers on it.
Right.
Well, see, okay, the only good thing about a key fob thing like that is you can't. I was told you can't lock your keys in the car because it doesn't.
It won't let you.
Yeah, it won't let you, and you can't put them in the trunk. It won't let you lock them in the trunk.
Right.
Now,
What,
mine.
the people you kidnap or your keys?
Here's the thing. Mine, I can lock everything in the car. Now, thank God, because my brother showed me how to use my. I am updated to 2008 for the audience out there. Oh, I got to talk about the song. We're going to be leaving you too. The music is EDX featuring Minik. It's Missing. So check that out at the end. Please send them some love. That my brother showed me on my truck. It has the key.
Electric windows.
No, the push with the numbers. The push.
Oh,
button.
the keypad.
Which to me, I'm still scared about because what if the battery dies? Then you can't get in your vehicle. To even
You can still use your key though if you've got one.
right. Now you guys can't.
I can get
We
my
can't
Jeep, all
tell
I
you
gotta
the
do is
secret
unzip the
until
window.
you.
Yeah, we can't tell you the secret about that. Sorry.
You can,
Yeah, there is a secret,
you
by the
can
way.
get in. See,
Yeah, you
that's
throw a rock at the window.
Right.
oh.
Or a spark
is a-
plug.
See,
It's a secret rock, though.
that's
Yeah.
right up there. I thought of CPAP the other day before I get to any of the subjects because another thing that I was watching a video on and a guy said, which made me think of me because he said, hey man, in this era that the kids stream everything, if the internet goes down, say that you have power for whatever reason, but the internet and cable goes down.
My internet was out for like 4 hours. It went out last night and didn't come back on until about 10 this morning.
Okay, most kids would go mind numbed because they would have access to nothing. Everything is streamed. Their movies are streamed. Their movies are streamed. Everything's streamed. Me, I have all the hard copy CDs and DVDs.
Of course.
Yeah. So is that a flex?
And I'm just saying that if let's say
You know
There's
a lot
an
of people do with
apocalypse.
no
You
power?
have something to watch.
A lot
There's-
of people nap.
do they nap at the lawn? They take a long
Yeah.
dead, Chuck.
I'll take a
That's
nap.
called
Or
being
they can do stuff at their house.
No, well, like what? Like say right now, it's okay. Say that's an apocalyptic ending world right now, but there's electricity. Still,
I was gonna
I was gonna
say.
say, what are you gonna do for electricity?
I got shake weights, and they can
All right.
generate power with the shake weight. So
How does that go again?
Ed's the only person to ever overload his circuits with a shake weight.
I'm tripping breakers with my shake weight. No,
It's like it's
dynamo-
fully charged. Stop.
Like,
Stop,
do
please.
you know what I really thought of getting? I swear to you, I thought you can buy these dynamos that hook up to your bike.
Yeah.
Right? Like, okay, Jeffrey just said, yeah, you can buy a dynamo for your
Like a
bike.
generator?
Yeah. Yeah, like you get these stationary bikes. I've got my bicycle, go ahead, Steve. God damn it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say you gotta generate enough in your physical condition. You're gonna generate enough electricity for like 5 minutes.
No.
Tops.
You
If
get
he's
one of these.
lucky.
Before you
Those little
wheeze out.
pedals that they sell to the old people that you put underneath your chair and you
Yeah.
can pedal.
I
You
have
sit there
one.
and pedal all day long.
I have one. I got one for
Pedal yourself to insanity.
Go ahead, Chuck. CPAP Chuck.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Just, what it is
It was a good deal.
I got
Exactly.
It
$4.
dude, it was
It's
terrible.
new in box.
It meant it was terrible. I got rid of the box. I have it still. My mom
The
wanted
box
it.
smelled a little bit like cat or dog urine or something.
No, dude,
but
my mom-
You get that at those thrift stores.
She
Yeah.
was watching these infomercials, and they have this one of the elderly people that are doing this one generating. It's a electric powered one, the pedal thing, and she's like, "Oh, it says on there," because I get it, dude. I get it. When you get old, all you care about is relieving your pain. If you got back,
Hey,
you'll do anything to get. Not you.
Oh, did she get that so she could generate electricity?
No.
Oh,
Ed hooked her right to the grid.
I'm kind of lost. Why she just
Mom,
got it? The pedal?
get back in there. I'm trying to watch.
The lights are
TV.
dimming. Pedal faster.
The fridge is getting warm. Mom, hurry up. No. We got one of those Yeti battery pack things, and I was having her hooked up to that so she's charging it. No. Is that all she cared about is she watched this commercial, and they show these elderly doing this little foot thing, and it says that it relieves your back pain and your leg pain, and all she cared
Bullshit.
about. Right. All she cared. And I said, Mom, do you understand that means you have to work? You have to literally be doing
Yeah.
and she didn't see. Well, the one she wanted had an electric motor on it. I said, so basically you just put your feet in this thing and it moves you like this.
Like the thing at the airport that just like moves you from concourse to concourse.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever, Mom. Why in the hell would you want that? And she just, in her mind, and I get it. It's an elderly thing.
So was that the one you got with the motor?
No, because it was like $200. I got
The other one was $8 at Goodwill.
I got the cheaper one that would keep track. But if you just do the motion, the doctor, because I asked the doctor about that, and he said you want her to be moving, not just sitting there. Let something.
Not that thing
Yeah.
moving her.
It's like now. Have you ever had when
So
you
did you throw like firecrackers at her and stuff like that moving?
Snapping pops.
You were like that little Asian kid in the movie Boogie Nights,
no.
lighting up firecrackers
Wait.
off in the house.
No, it made me think of, and because when my dad was in therapy and he was in the hospital, they had a therapist that would come up, and I thought did it do it? They would take his leg and like rotate his leg. I think they
Yeah,
would
they had
just
to
to give him
they had to do
pleasure.
that
You know
or
what I
you
mean?
get, what is that where your shit like shrinks, your muscles shrink?
Atrophy.
Atrophy. Thank you.
What,
Atrophy.
Right, but I didn't understand how that would stop that because my dad just laid there like a log, and they just moved.
Just like all its dates.
It's just manually moving the muscles and ligaments so that they
But
don't
does it-
stiffen up.
does it do
keeping them
anything?
stretched? Yeah, keep them stretched. Otherwise, you start to. It's like when old people, you see their hands start to curl up and their arms like kind of hunch, and you get the T-Rex arms. That's because they're not
That's how I
using their
sleep.
muscles, and everything's shrinking in on itself. They don't get
Right.
stretched.
So just the act of that actually does help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the nurse-
That's why when they put you in traction, it's motorized. So if you have like a
Right.
broken leg and you're in traction, it's constantly.
Well, when
know.
I was in the hospital, my bed would move. Is it meant for that too?
No, you just had shitty insurance, and they gave
They're
you like
trying
hay.
to push you out the back door.
They gave you a bale of hay with like rodents in it.
And ticks. Then
They were
everything-
looking at your insurance card. They're like, "Get them the hay."
And we're going to have to move your bed downstairs. Yeah.
Put them in the plague section.
and the plague section.
They put them out on the helipad.
No.
Right after they took his stapler.
If they take my bale of hay, I'm gonna burn this
Dude,
place.
and it's like everything for me, for the audience out there. It's first of all, I'm getting old, and I don't know what's happening to me. In others, I feel like my body. There's certain things that normally wouldn't bother. I'm turning into my dad, and this is noticed the way that I ran, like, and I would love to see Chuck turn into his dad. That would be hilarious to
Oh
me.
God, I love my dad, but I'd be fighting everybody.
Oh, that'd be great. But I noticed just the way I run. Like I used to be able to just like.
You used to run like a girl.
I did.
I can only imagine what that looks like.
Arms straight down like this. Just run straight without moving my arms.
Now he runs like a kid who has never run before.
Yes. Like I've run out to the mailbox. Like I see things, coming.
Why, were you in a hurry?
Well, when traffic, my road, and traffic out there. So I want to sprint across the thing, and I look, and I go to run, and I go, after I did like 5 steps, I go, the hell happened to me that I used to be able to like, I would sprint. I was like it, and I could run.
He's winded halfway across a lane.
Getting back to my generated electricity bioed.
Right.
Right. Well, maybe I could do a little with my arm, and then a little with this arm, a little with the right arm, a little with
Well, your arm should be pretty fit.
See?
The right one, anyway.
Right.
Left one,
Not so much. That's the mouse hand.
It is,
a
but
little more work.
I noticed I'm starting to say things like I just put on there on the subject.
Did you call somebody a whippersnapper?
No, but I noticed someone brought in the other day at where I work at the farm market. They brought in Werther's candy, and I liked it for some reason. I'm like,
Well, Werther's are good, though.
They are good.
yeah, but
They are definitely associated with
Old people.
seniors.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's that butterscotchy / but these are coffee flavored.
Oh, I love those.
When I was over at Monk's house, Monk, you gave me these little ones that were coffee flavored.
Those
Yeah,
are
those are my
amazing.
little European ones.
Yes.
Yes, those are so good.
They're
I saved
delicious.
the wrapper so I could remember the name.
I'm just
I ate the wrapper.
roll by if you're going somewhere. I'll give you a bag full of them.
Jeffrey made
All right.
Got 2 jugs.
cereal bowl filled with.
Did you really get 2 of them?
Yeah, he gave
Only 2? They're pretty big. They're like those Utz pretzel jugs.
I'll be over for some because those things are delicious.
Hell yeah.
he did.
They sure
And then
are.
we can make some sweet, sweet music.
Yeah, buddy.
He gave me some of those, and it was they're good, and it made me think. And I'm at work, and I'm eating Werther's. I go,
But it was all jittery.
when would you ever eat Werther's in life? Normally, never. You'd say, that's an old person candy. It's like butterscotch. It's like eating Brock's butterscotches. You know what I mean?
Hey,
love
those are
those
delicious too.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
you gotta be.
But those scotch discs,
You like them?
Yes.
love them.
Yeah.
I like the candy cane ones too. The round ones that are candy cane.
You eat candy canes?
No.
I love candy
Oh
cane.
yeah, candy canes are great.
I didn't think anyone ever really ate them. I thought they
Dude,
were.
I literally order these King Leo peppermint sticks off of Amazon all the time, all year, because I like them.
Is it? Okay, my mom, my brothers did, and I thought this was suicidal or some type of psychotic behavior. My mom, when we were kids, she brought us these candy canes, but they had to be 1.5 foot high, 2 foot, and they were
The really thick ones.
yes, the really
They're like a 1/4 inch thick. Took you 7 years to get through one.
Yeah, I'd get those all the time. I just bust them. I used to get it when I was a kid. Bust them on the counter and then just eat the bits.
not. See, my brother Tony, he would suck on it till it became like a shank.
Point.
Prison-
And then you go stab people.
It's like a
I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about.
right, and he did. He had
I've never seen anybody do that.
wink. Dude, he prison shanked it, yeah. But all these things that I'm looking back on what
Just over in the corner, rubbing it on the floor. Nobody knows.
I'm starting to like. I'm starting to like pudding stuff like that.
Why would you not like pudding?
Right?
Because that's an old person thing. Oatmeal. I never.
Eat me your
I love oatmeal.
farina.
I was like,
Your
this is all
farina
things
for
I've loved my
breakfast.
whole life. Right.
See, Ed, you got to understand when you work in a factory,
Oh,
like getting up in the morning, you have limited time. So that instant oatmeal, 1.5 minutes and it's ready.
Yeah.
When you're at lunch, you only get a certain amount of time. So like pudding cups, pudding cups and shit like that is your friend.
Right?
pudding cups. Yeah. Well, now I always liked applesauce. I've been eating applesauce.
Applesauce can go get bent.
I kept some in my freezer with all my cheeses in there. I had all these cheeses in a bag. And there's only one. That was only one freezer with one bag. There's more freezers, more cheese bags that I
As
have.
the keeper of the cheese.
Dude,
He's the cheese master.
The cheese
Yeah.
good for you, though.
He's the cheese man. Are you the cheese master?
Cheese good for you.
There is no money, only Gozer.
Just like I've been looking at, and I know it. I liked them. I always liked them. Those Pepperidge Farm little things that came with the sausage and the
Butt
mustard.
plugs?
Yeah, they used to be baskets, but they're now in boxes.
Dude,
I bought my dad one of those
The summer
every year.
sausage?
No, the whole box. It's the sampler box.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
pick different ones. It usually
the
has.
holiday
Yeah.
The holiday
extravaganza
sampler,
box.
yeah.
I bought my dad hundreds of those. I swear to God, like every birthday, every
there-
Christmas, every Father. He loves them.
yes.
Is there still a Pepperidge Farm around?
Yeah,
I don't know if there's a Pepperidge actual. There's an actual store, Pepperidge Farm store.
yeah. South Park, I think, still has one.
I'll be.
There used to be a
I mean-
there used to be a Pepperidge Farm thrift store in Rocky River, and you
Yeah.
used to be able to get like the boxes of apple turnovers and cherry turnovers for a
Oh, yeah.
buck.
Yeah, and then every Christmas season they'd put a kiosk in every mall because that's the only time they'd sell it.
Yes.
Right?
Well, in the malls that didn't have the store. I think there's still
Right.
one at South Park though.
Well, I got a catalog, the seventh catalog that they sent me.
Yep.
All these different price points of like say $29 all the way up to like $349 with a
Yeah. Now $29. It used to be a box. Now it's one summer sausage
right. It's
or a cheese.
it is.
There's smoked Gouda.
With
That's
some
it.
little
One
beef
smoke-
sticks.
You don't even get the crackers anymore. It's just the one package of cheese.
And do you know what's worse is I had one, and that's what made me I reordered the catalog because you
Yeah.
get it for free, and because I want to see it, I want to see the stuff
Right,
rather than
right.
go online. The cheese used to be like a block.
Oh yeah.
Square block. Now they put it in so you think it's a block, but when you pull it out, it's super super thin.
It's a slice.
Right.
It's literally one of those craft deli slices.
Yes, I'll have to
Yep.
the next show. I'll bring it out, and I
Called force perspective.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they like the sausages used to be normal sausage size. Now they're like a quarter of a pound.
yes, yeah.
It's like, wait, that's not even big enough to fit on a cracker.
I think they're doing it because everybody would do what's the board called a.
Ouija?
Charcuterie.
Bravo,
Ouija
Chuck.
board. Good job, Chuck.
That
That's
would
like-
be good too to do that for
You have
Halloween.
to bite a hole in the summer sausage so you can see the letters.
A Halloween charcuterie Ouija board.
Dear Spirit, do you like Gouda? No.
You just slide the Slim Jim around till it points.
The board's all
somewhere.
oily from the sausage.
The demons in the room when the Gouda starts.
There's a gob
Yeah,
of cheese stuck on the H. We can't use that letter anymore.
That would be funny. Each letter is of the Ouija board is like a particular type of cheese, you know.
Like cookie cutouts. It's just like either just a piece of cheese shaped like an A,
and every
summer sausage shaped like a B.
instead of the planchette going to the letter, a bite gets taken mysterious.
Yeah, by the end of the session, your ghosts have gout and high blood pressure. And
are
you can tell
constipated.
every time they come in the room because you smell beef.
It smells like garlic.
You guys smell that? It smells like a sausage.
Oh, you have a meat.
It's just Randy the ghost.
You have one of the mediums, and they say, "I'm detecting a ghost." Oh my heart! she's got high blood pressure every time the ghost comes in the room. Oh, that's great.
She just gets
So, and I
acid
gotta ask-
reflux immediately. She's like, excuse me.
A ghost with that.
They're all huge too. They're like 3 bills. They're the heaviest ghosts ever. They're all on Ozempic.
They're so big you can physically weigh them.
Yeah. They're on Ghost Zempic.
They're like a half a pound in our plane of existence, but it's a lot for a ghost.
When they come up to your bed, you can see it like totally like cave in the middle.
It sinks.
I think there's something sitting on my bed.
You roll into it.
You have a ghost that sweats all the time because
Get out of here, Randy the ghost.
He's got the meat sweats.
Your sheets are all wet because your ghost has the meat sweats.
Maybe that's why Slimer was so slimy. He ate so
got the
much
meat
meat.
sweats.
He got the meat sweats. That's how he died.
Dude, well, I do. I dig those. I used to go. There was I want to say.
Hold on, Ed. I got to ask, why do you order those catalogs if you work at a place that sells all that stuff?
Well,
You can literally make your own Pepperidge Farm basket.
I probably should.
And he
Good.
does.
That's a good idea.
Listen to him.
I'm like, you're in a deli, bro.
He sticks his Pepperidge Farm in a basket.
Right. I probably should. We do have, you've been in there. We have those sticks and all that in one section. The boards.
God, it'd be so much work, though, if you had to put all of that into a basket by yourself.
I know. It's like
know.
shopping.
I think it would cost, I know it sounds crazy, but if I did it at work, it might cost more than what that's the crazy part of what's happening in our world. It's like some of the things are cheaper just to order a new one than it is to make something of your own. And I know,
Like my TV.
yeah,
They're disposable, dude.
I know.
you know,
Dude,
and- go ahead.
Sorry, go on. Mine's not that important. I'm just going to say I just literally bought a new TV because I was going to repair it. And I started doing the math and I'm like, yeah, it's not worth it.
No.
Like, it's not even worth it to buy the parts.
Right.
Just
No.
buy the TV for slightly more.
Who would do that is Monk. Didn't you used to, he said,
I was cooking circuit boards in the oven and all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, I've done that too, but now it's like honestly, I have a 65-inch television that I bought for $350, right? Worked great for I don't know, probably right the day after its warranty. So let's
It's
say
probably that
five.
goddamn LG.
Right. Let's say 5 years. So my backlights went out. The screen worked. Everything's great. I start to take it apart to check the lights and realize the involvement of me just taking the back off of this television is
Yep.
already not worth my time. So I spent
Right.
another $300 and got the same exact TV but a different maker.
so
like-
You know what? If you wait for like the week before Super Bowl,
Oh,
or the
yeah.
week before
Oh, yeah.
Black Friday,
Yeah.
Cyber Monday, any holiday they have a sale. They're like, get your TVs for Washington's birthday.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Do you know what's,
Just make sure they're not a bad derivative. That's the problem.
People are having, fortunately, I'm working in the food end, so we're not.
Unfortunately, you're working in the
Oh,
food.
no, unfortunately, in this respect, that they're saying what Jeffrey's kind of connecting Chuck and Jeffrey together is that they're having a huge problem. First, we don't have malls anymore. And the physical brick and mortar stores are disappearing. And they said on these things like a Black Friday, etc. Years ago, when you'd watch the videos of people
Yeah,
onslaughting the stores and fighting
Right.
each other for stuff,
it's like a zombie horde.
not happening anymore because everybody's doing everything on.
All online.
So these
Yep.
brick and mortar stores are actually hurting
I
during
blame COVID.
because they're not.
That whole COVID lockdown thing.
You're probably right. It caused
No. Oh,
And Amazon.
So COVID didn't kickstart it, but kind of brought it to fruition because this is something that's been going on since I've been
Amazon was
real-
invented.
right, since Amazon. Like I went to school for multimedia and web design, and this was a huge topic in every class we talked about, and it was brick and mortar stores are going away. They will eventually be non-existent. You'll just order something like on Amazon, and it'll be at your house the next day or the same day, just like Amazon, and no worries. Like no matter what you want.
I'm not disagreeing with that point. I think that's very accurate.
the thing is, though?
Go ahead, Chuck. I think you and I
I
are.
like to go in there and physically look at what I'm buying and
Well, hell yeah. That's the
pick up the
best.
box, make sure it's all the specs, because a lot of times you go on like a website and it doesn't
Right.
list like all the specs.
Right.
It'll show like a vague picture.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm with you. I'm fully with you. It's just this is one of those things where there's always going to be places like auto parts stores. We will always have auto parts
Yeah.
stores. You
Yeah.
can't like even with ordering. There's sometimes you just got to go in and go here. I need this.
Right.
There's always going to be offices. There's always going to be restaurants. But brick
Grocery
and mortar
stores.
shit, especially like the candle places, the the Pepperidge Farms, like even those are already leaving.
Yeah, the Hickory Farms and all that.
Like the places that used to pop up every Christmas don't bother popping up anymore because they've got an online presence all year round, so they don't care.
But you know what they can't get rid of? Strip clubs.
Strip clubs. Well, I mean, VR is close,
but not close enough.
not close enough.
Chuck, the two things that one is the technology end of it. The other is I agree. I'm a tangible. I like to see the product in front of me. But you and I just experienced it just with for the audience out there. We had our sound thing go out in the previous show that just before.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Jeffrey Neutron had to hold with his hands. He was actually holding the wires together with his hands so it didn't pop in their ears. But
That was loud.
we
was.
we were searching for this, and CPAP Chuck mentioned this is kind of connected. There's two parts to your statement, Jeffrey. One is the technology end. The other one is this part. Chuck noticed. He said, "Hey, look, there literally was this version of sound thing, and then there was like the Schmooties one. What was that one called, Chuck?
Oh yeah, there was we got the Mackie version,
Yes,
right.
it's the brand's been around forever, and there was honestly, it was like Schmacky. It was
Schmacky.
hysterical. I'm like, Ed, this one's got an S on it,
right. It was like the TMU version, not the
and
TMU.
it was like half the price. But I'm like,
Right. He said it's half the price, but you don't know using
Right.
that online stuff since you physically can't go to the store. And this is the connection with you, just since you're on the bleeding edge of technology, Jeffrey. Do you think, because the physical, I can totally hear Monk swallowing. That's a great. is that
Pardon.
with VR technology, do you think that will be the next version of physical stores where you can go into a virtual store, check out a guitar or whatever, see it, and then be able to order it?
So I believe
that's too much work. They don't give a shit.
No,
Yeah.
I think we'll have something like that. Look, let
Chuck,
me preface.
watching-
I already work in an industry where I get 3D walkthroughs of existing buildings for remodels.
you're kidding. So
I can
VR
literally put my VR goggles on and walk around the building and see the shit that's in there. It's frame by frame because it's on like a GoPro 360. But the point is you can see what's there in 3D instead of trying to guess. That makes sense. So I don't see a future where we don't have a virtual stores where you can go check shit out. It just makes sense to do something like that. But shoe stores, clothes stores, we're always going to have something, I think.
try it out.
there's
Where
Right, 'cause
nothing worse than ordering something online and like
Getting it and
American size
Right.
large is different than say Japanese size large.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because
And you get it and you're just like, what is this? This will fit on my cankle.
right, and you need places to loot. We
Right.
need stores so we can
right, you can't loot the internet easily.
eat.
But,
I like that. There is a way, but
there's a way. It's just
There's
not
scammers everywhere, bro.
easy, right? But to Chuck's point, yeah, I hate ordering clothes online and getting it and going, oh shit, I got the wrong size. I do that with regular stuff too, all the time. I ordered instead of 6 regular containers of yogurt, I got the 6 quarts of yogurt. And I was like, well, I can freeze them.
Well, I'll be
Fine.
shitting for a month.
Right, but it's nice to be able to have that. But that's the reason they do that same day or the free returns and the Amazon. You can return to Kohl's or Staples or
Yeah.
other places. They're in partnership with them because they know, that way they're if you don't get what you want, they send you to a place that has what you want,
wait a minute.
Right.
and that's kind of a partnership.
You
And
ordered.
if you return something at Kohl's, they give you. This is with you deal with Amazon. If you order something from Amazon, return it at Kohl's.
Yep.
They give you your receipt, and there's a 15% off or a 10% off coupon that you can use
If
at
you use
Kohl's.
it right, if you use it there, you get the 50. Right, that's what I'm saying. They've got brick and mortars that are in
Cahoots.
cahoots, yeah, with Amazon, Books A Million. You can take their stuff back if it's not what you wanted or you got it wrong or the wrong size.
Sure.
That way you're going into that store. I don't know if they
Amazon
pay Amazon to do it, but that's kind of the deal that they got.
It's probably
You know what I mean?
somewhere they're getting a percent.
Right. Hey, if you take our stuff in and return it to us with the shipping costs, it's bringing people into your store, and that way we're not losing money
Right.
But you're making more money because we're sending people to you. I don't know. It's pure speculation, but it makes a lot of sense why they would do that.
Well, I know that Chuck and Monk both love Amazon. You guys shop in there all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
No,
But it's specific stuff. It's not like
Right.
random.
see,
Just,
I'm always fearful of things like eBay. Like
Oh, I love eBay now. I used to hate eBay, but now that everything's buy right now, it's fabulous. It's like going to Amazon, but
Yeah,
not
it's
paying
just another
Amazon.
store.
yeah.
I always thought you're buying from someone else and they could shyster. You know,
No, you are, but
You got to be
here's the-
smarter than the next guy.
Right. And it's getting closer to being a group Amazon as opposed to what it used to be, where it's
Yes.
just an auction house.
free for all, like Craigslist.
Right, but
That's
now
what
it's
it
more.
could get back to. God,
Yeah.
I miss that.
Did
Well,
you?
you know what? They still have auctions, but now it's more of an
Yeah.
Amazon.
Yeah,
with
but it's
the
not
auction
worth it
under-
because they take like 70% of all your
Right,
profit
right,
from the
right.
auction.
right.
Right, exactly. But
Goddamn eBay.
I go there for
It's called
typical shit.
Feebay.
Right. I go there when I don't want to pay Amazon. I go to the Amazon when I can't find it anywhere else.
That's what you can do for me, Monk. I'll give you some of my collectibles here, and you can
Get the hell out of here. You
know
got
what?
time
You're
for
just-
that?
Just learn how to do it yourself. You keep trying to pawn that shit off on everybody.
I know.
Here, how about we all chip in and we're going to buy you a folding plastic table and you can go to the flea market.
Yeah.
I have,
Set yourself up a brick and mortar, Ed.
There you go.
have a flea market. No,
Or steel and plastic, whatever.
yeah, you're kidding. They don't want to tax me there. You don't want you to have a sales tax and all that other stuff right there at the flea market.
Let me tell you, brother, they're everywhere. They're not
Yeah.
going to let you sell anything without.
It's like, dude, that's the scary part about this digital ID stuff. I'm afraid then the cash in hand will disappear. Maybe I'll get chicken in hand. That's
I
what
say sugar cubes and chickens.
people pay me with: sugar cubes, salt, and chickens.
I'll
That's
give you this case of Dasani bottled water.
Is that our new bartering system when the digital economy crashes?
It's gonna be like
I got a
it's gonna
chicken
kick it
under
back to
each
medieval.
arm.
Monk had his toilet line moved, and next thing, well, I'll give you like four tacos, some Brits, brisk.
You can have your way with my wife.
Dude, one of the things for the audience out there, I know people complain about beef. You know, the price of, which is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
I sold at the market. I sold two little filet mignons, which you love, right, Chuck? You love.
Fuck, everybody loves filet mignons. Come on.
Yeah, but I unfortunately can't eat it.
Meat. It's just a little bit there. It's just a little bit of meat.
So good though, it melts in your mouth.
It is. I sold two, and it was $45.
Holy fuck.
Yes, it's gone that crazy. However, my brother and I were talking about for Christmas because pork is dirt cheap, but I'm scared of
Yes.
it a little bit. And we have these things called country ribs,
Yes.
which are small.
Delicious.
I don't know a lot about it. I wanted to find out a little bit
I
more.
thought country ribs were beef.
No,
It's pork,
it's
No, beef ribs are
beef ribs.
beef ribs are like dinosaur bones.
Well, what a short. I thought short ribs were beef though, because the bones are only like this long.
Yeah,
and
well,
they
that-
lob it off.
But they're all cut and trimmed and into
Yeah.
that nice, beautiful little.
As a total before I
Boneless.
finish the sentence with my brother on that, I actually had someone come in there, and we had we had this meatloaf mix, all right, that you can buy for meatloafs. It's a, I don't know, 85-15, whatever the hell the blend is for meatloafs.
gotcha.
A guy
Beef mixture.
beefing.
I thought you were like, you get the egg, you get the breadcrumbs, you get the spices. You got to add your own beef though.
Beef and pork not included.
And I swear, I said it because it just came out. I had this guy, he comes up and he goes, "Hey man, what's in your meatloaf mix?" And I go, I said, "It's a beef pork mixture." He said, "Well, what's the pork made out of?" And I go, "Pork." He
I'm like,
goes,
pig.
What's
What the fuck else would it be made of?
"What percentage?" I go, "It's 100% pig."
Pork.
I didn't know what else to say.
80% bone, 20% tongue.
Right? Like, what are you asking?
Were you like,
Threw
we're gonna
a
do
couple
all
hot
shit like-
dogs in there.
Well, it's mostly tits and a little bit of thigh. What do you want to know? Christ.
People get this stigma that they think lips are made out, or not lips are made.
The ground beef's made out of lips and assholes.
Yes, people think it's
The best part of the pork.
right. Dude, we do.
Ground beef is the best part of the pork.
No, the lips and the assholes.
Everything from the rooter to the tutor.
That's
Yeah, that's part of pork. Yeah, no. So that people are just getting dumb. And so I ask the butcher all the time, hey, I ask him about roast.
Why are people so dumb?
Well, he's getting to the point where he wants to quit. He just wants to quit.
Because Ed keeps asking about fish every day.
Keeps
This guy's
fucking
a
that beef.
fucking idiot.
It keeps fucking that beef with the hole
Do you
in it.
see any fish in here? And he keeps asking me about cod.
We sell cod too. This is the funny part. This is where the world. There's a hidden world. The like Oz, the man behind the curtain. You know what I mean? This is the real world. I'm gonna share a terrible secret for the audience. If you go to any farm, at least I'm not gonna say the name of my farm market, but I got to work at this farm market. That we come up to the counter.
Sure, you want to do this?
Yeah, no. This isn't anything bad. This isn't
One big wiener.
This isn't anything bad. Come up, and we have people all the time will say, hey, I'd like some of the shrimp out of here. It's bigger. They're bigger shrimps. And I go, we have, just to let you know, how many you want? Oh, I want a dozen, whatever. Okay, fine. I can get you a pound. Like we have a seafood sale coming up this weekend for you guys, not the audience. It'll be way longer.
Seafood sale?
Seafood sale. $10.99 for a pound of shrimp, which is a good deal.
That's a good deal.
For big shrimp. They're bigger shrimp.
I don't like the big ones.
Jumbo.
Chuck said instead of the 31.40, I mean, that's how many per package. Chuck said he likes 3 or 4. He's like,
I don't like those giant shrimp.
Yes.
The texture and
are they considered shrimp? That's called a lobster. It's
no,
not.
that's what you
shrimp.
said you like. I don't. I like the smaller ones.
The prawn.
Is that what okay. Is a prawn a shrimp?
Yes, it's just a large shrimp, which is funny because, not to talk about Japan again, but
Right.
when we ordered shrimp, I'm like, oh, there's only 2 on this order, and they brought them out. They were prawn. I'm like, oh, never mind,
Dude,
because one prawn is like 3 shrimp.
right,
Yeah.
it's big.
It's enormous.
Hey,
Yeah.
what kind of prawn are you getting?
Ask him. They're big. They're like
He
this.
gets the John Holmes prawn.
It's got a big dump.
It's at
That's
least
over there
a,
behind the meat counter, deep throating the prawn.
it's at least a foot.
He's like, I could take it.
No, but we have the bigger shrimp. It's shrimps in the case, and people will come and say, "I want those." And I said, "Hey, we have a frozen cooler directly behind you that has bags of this. If in the future you want to buy it rather than out of the case." And they go, "No, we don't like those. We like these." I keep telling when we sell out these, we go to
Ed, wait, stop. Go grab a bag, cut it open, and dump it in that bin right in front of their face.
Right.
Oh, that's exactly what we do. And
Right.
that's it. But they don't. It's like Braunschweiger. People come and will buy Braunschweiger goose liver, and they get pieces of it. Say they pay three pieces of Braunschweiger, and it's $5. And I say, over in the case, we have Braunschweiger by the tube, and it's $4.79 for the whole tube. And they go, oh, no, that's processed. I like this because it's fresh. And I go, okay. And then I go
Fresh.
over to the
Freshly cut, because
Yeah.
like,
it's the craziest thing. People are, it's like the world, their mind is going, we have, and you said fish. We only sell two types of fish, and I don't know a lot about fish. I have to learn because I get fish scared.
saltwater.
The front half and the
fresh.
back half.
Don't you get worms though from fish?
I
Like
thought all fish had like
No.
parasites and all that.
that's what I thought.
Everything does in
Right.
the whole planet.
No,
Yeah,
not
pretty
what
much.
we're eating doesn't. No, does?
What?
You're saying everything we're eating has parasites in it.
Most of it, yeah.
That's why you can't eat raw pork because of the parasites.
Right. Humans have parasites. We just don't notice them. They're tiny.
'Cause
They're
we don't eat each other.
microscopic. Right. They're microscopic. Like we got bugs and stuff everywhere. It's not the point.
Theory.
The
They're
things,
pretty big.
the things you got to worry about are like trichinosis found in wild pig, bear.
Well,
Because I eat a lot of that.
right. People eat. There's people in Alaska. They hunt bear,
Yes.
caribou, a wild goose.
Moose.
That's
You
how we
why
know to
they've
cook
lived
it
up there
properly.
for like 2,000 years? Because they know how to do it.
Right.
Right, you just got to cook it right.
And I thought, okay, down in Alabama, they're having is it Alabama, Mississippi, whatever that southern one is. I remember watching The Hunting Girl, Hannah Barron.
Do I need to write that in my book?
You're talking about the wild boar because that's
Whatever
like
that one
Tennessee, northern Alabama.
Can you eat wild boar?
Oh yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, right.
Really?
This is what this girl hunts. She has.
Oh yeah.
I thought they just killed them for population control. I didn't know you could eat them.
Well, no, that's what they're trying to do, dude. They're doing
Both.
and they're also doing this fish. This one fish, when they drive in the water, the fish jump out of the water for whatever reason.
Piranhas?
That'd make me jump.
Hell yeah.
They're
jumping out of
just
the water
jumping
'cause
out of the water, attacking people.
They
That's
smell your
Jaws
Ouija
3D. I'm sorry, that's Piranha 3D.
Smell your Ouija board. Is that what it is?
Smelled your Ouija board. They're like, "Do you have summer sausage?"
Is-
Jumping out.
You have the only fish in the area that suffer from high cholesterol from lunch meat.
And they get possessed for using a Ouija board.
You remember fishing with little chunks of cheese when you were a kid? Those are the adult fish that we were fishing. They're
Yeah.
like capture and release. They're like, "Did I smell Gouda?" They're like, "It
I
smells
haven't had
fabulous
Gouda in
in here.
ages.
It's a nice sharp cheddar you got in here." Just launching themselves.
You pull up a fish, he's got like a muzzle. He likes it.
Hey, I love the brie. So good.
You're using a brie. You're using a brie, and they just smear it on there.
You gotta spread it on the hook. With a little caviar.
You get the upper echelon fish.
Oh, tell me that's like cannibal. That's like feeding chicken the chicken. What do you
They eat it.
mean? What's that?
Right.
They eat it.
No,
It's like
they
you
don't.
put caviar on your brie, put it in the water, you get a beluga. You're like, so wrong. It's so wrong.
A cow liking hamburger. Yeah,
It's like, don't judge me.
but we
Fucking delicious.
two types of fish. We sell a salmon, and we sell cod. And I don't know enough about them, but it's frozen. They use a bandsaw back there to cut these things.
What is it, Encino Man fish? Did it get a woolly
It's a
mammoth
sea
next
bass.
to it?
It's like our meat. When the meat comes in, when I mean whole
Comes in that way. Yeah.
meat is
It walks in.
it's frozen rock hard. And I hate going back. I call it the Arctic North. When I go back in there in the one cooler back, you can see your breath when you're breathing. And I talked to the owner and I said, "Hey, one of the lights is out in there. If you buy the light, I'll fix it. The light up. I'll put a new light in there." And he's like, "Well, I don't like going in there. I'm afraid it'll get locked in." And dude, it's not a joke. When you go, and I am layered upon layered, and the meat cutters
That's because you're old and feeble.
The meat cutters even hate.
You're like, oh, why is it so cold in here? They're like, Ed, it's 65.
I didn't realize freezers could go that low. You know what I mean? Like to in
To
the
freezing.
Yeah, it just has to go to
Just-
32, Ed.
You know, the lukewarm freezers they're a little cheaper.
They're called lukewarmers.
look. How many times
Hopefully.
They're really close to tepids.
right, you go to a gas station, you get a soda out, and it's like damn near close to room temperature. Same thing.
Right.
You're thinking it's a fridge. It's supposed to keep things cold. These freezers keep things. When I mean rock hard, we took out. I took out stuffed cabbages because we have prepared foods there. I had stuffed cabbages in there, and it sat out on the meat count or the in the meat section. Sat out for one solid day and was still solid. When I went back the next day to try and serve it, it was still one giant block of stuffed cabbage. It was all one big. This is the Arctic.
Did you get hunko cabbage?
Hunk of
Google cab.
cabbage.
I cut it using one of the butcher. Dude,
Bandsaw.
Did you use the bandsaw?
Just cut them into quarters.
and
They're cubes, sausage cubes.
another thing for anyone who's ever had a chance to go through, this is what's cool to me is I get the chance to see meat cutters, what they do.
Your element.
Yeah, there's a lot more. Like Monk, you do a lot when you buy a brisket. Because I don't think, Chuck, you've bought a whole big giant brisket. Have you bought small, right?
No, I've only got the small one.
I think when I was over Monk's, at least when his old house, you got the big one, right, Monk?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You get the whole thing.
Got to feed your ass.
Yeah.
Need the big one.
You had
That's the only person that goes to a cookout with to-go containers.
For
He
everyone.
he leaves a few here at all times, just like his beers.
But
That's
unlike
smart.
his beers, the only thing left is the containers.
Right.
but he would often is it called dressing? I don't know, whatever you would clean up your brisket, right? You
When you cut the fat cap off?
is that what it is? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. Trimming it up. Yeah.
Trimming it up. Thank you.
Trim.
Right. And it's cool because these meat cutters that are there, those knives, I didn't realize either. I grabbed one the other day, and I fortunately the way I grabbed it, it sliced through. I was just at the right angle, but it was so sharp that thing cut through my glove.
And that was the plastic handle part of it.
Well, those Goodwill gloves don't hold up to much.
True.
The meat cutter he looks at his hand and goes, "You okay?" Whoa, I never saw a veal like this before.
Well, I often, when you go through the meat cutting room, I tell them when I'm behind them because they'll get into this
In the zone.
and then they turn, with these samurai swords. And dude, and it's funny too when they get so mad and like the cleaning, they have this industrial grade giant orange hose that they just hose the whole room off with.
Yep.
Everywhere. It's everywhere to clean this room. It's just, to me, it's an amazing thing to see things like that. And I've never had that chance. And they use a bandsaw to cut meat. And,
Yeah.
and dude, it goes everywhere. Meat comes everywhere. It's like if you took your chop saw and can you imagine those mob guys when they would chop up bodies?
They just stuffed them. They chopped them up enough to stuff them in a barrel. Throw it in the lake.
How ballsy.
Yeah, arms and
Chainsaw.
Like I watched Casino with
Axe.
and they were hacksawing someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd take too long. That's what wood chippers are for.
Yeah, that's Fargo, wood chippers.
It was just
Put it on a bridge and let it go right into the stream.
word association. You said Christmas party. We have a Christmas party coming
I
up.
did.
Yeah,
We
'cause
got-
nobody said Christmas, but go ahead.
Jeffrey
We
did.
talked about it before we started recording.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It started
He was
to-
just jumping to a different topic without a very good segue.
Yeah, that was true.
Do you need a segue? I have one. Here it is.
Happy holidays and season's greetings from the Pit of Despair.
There you have it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
We're doing a Secret Santa thing. Where you random
At work.
you choose out of a bucket
Yeah.
a name and you have to, and it's nominal. It's like $10, $15. But I always fear that there's always people that go overboard.
Oh yeah, you can't get much for $10 these days.
Well, that's the reason, the purpose of it, so that you're not going overboard.
You're not required to, but you're expected to.
Pretty much.
There it is. And if you say no, then you look like the douche. You know what I mean?
But you're used to that, so go ahead and spend $10.
So I have to get a gift for someone who likes Halloween and likes coffee. So you and I, Monk and I, and Chuck and I were talking. I'm just going to go maybe Target or something. They got coffee cups, and they
A
may
bag of coffee.
They may even have like a Starbucks coffee cup coffee combo.
Probably.
Yeah, something like that. It's
But it's probably going to be more than your $15.
I hope not. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing, dude. Doesn't that make you feel like Monk said, you feel like you have to, and it's, what if you get someone you don't like? You know what I mean? Like someone
You know
Then
who
you just rub your dick on it first.
Yeah,
And
and
then
do a
give
naked
it
army
to
crawl
him.
across it.
hey, did Jeffrey disappear?
He did.
Oh, sorry. My computer just crashed. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just noticed that.
Can't
Jeffrey.
get rid of me that easy.
Second.
Thieves and
Oh, yeah,
dumb.
they like
But
the pirates.
Shut
the
up! No.
No, go ahead. Keep going. We're talking about the
Now you got me confused. What was I going to talk
We're
about?
talking
That
about
whole
Pioneer-
show is filmed on iPhones.
Yeah.
It's her daughter and her son, and they each got a gizmo. And they're just hand holding it all, and there might be two of them
Yep.
pointing, and that's it.
Okay,
The whole show. National, worldwide television.
do you think the era?
Are we recording again?
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. Do you think the era for the audience out there was a hiccup in the show, and we paused, and we're talking about something else? Sorry about that.
Because we already forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah. So, do you think the era
Thank you, 1980s.
of the cameras, like we have right here, is going to disappear? People just using their phones.
That's what pretty much all these TikTok people are
That's
using.
all it
their
is
phones.
now.
Yeah, but they're.
Yeah.
I
But they'll
thought,
put them on a gimbal.
right. Yeah, I thought most.
I mean, yeah, they have, the gimbal at all levels of size, but
Right. Yeah, but I thought.
why buy another one? You have one. It's called your
Yeah.
phone.
Well, like I said, I thought TikTok videos are short clipped usually. They're not long.
Some of them are longer now. So,
The TikTok videos are?
yeah, some of them. But the short clips, they garner millions of views. It's crazy.
See, but TikTok to me also scary. I think it's the devil. I think TikTok is the devil. I don't know
Well-
why. Something about it. I was about to say, do you think the government's scanning stuff like that? But they wouldn't scan us because we're idiots. You know what I mean?
They're
Yeah,
they're on the spectrum.
they would.
Let them be.
We don't. Well, we don't. The main thing is a lot of people do politics. They'll talk religious stuff.
We don't do that either.
Don't do any of that. So that's the thing. And I'm not doing idiot dumb stunt videos.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, going down to that pit of despair every week's an idiot dumb stunt as it is.
Wait a minute. Monk started the show saying he's going to have to write something in his book. I was over his house again, and he goes, "Wait a minute." He started a book of Ed's sayings of.
I did. I'm up to 2.
He started, and then he goes, "Wait a minute!" Right in the middle of the conversation, he goes, "Wait a minute!" I had to go get his book, and I can't remember what I said, but he
I'll
goes,
tell you.
"Go ahead, go ahead."
I told you the first one last week, Chuck. Remember? That was.
Yes.
What was the name of that guy in the rap band that got shot? I'm writing that down. That's all I said. Okay. This week, he's talking about his furnace and the stuff he's doing down in the pit of despair, and he's like, it has a humidistat, so it knows when the, in the air, humidity. He's like, yes!
I couldn't think of humidity, even though I said.
But he just told me he has the humidistat in the basement.
Yeah.
For some reason, my brain.
That's our boy. The book it's a work in progress.
Freaking right.
I'm sure I'll get another one next week.
Okay, that's
Just listen to the playback. There's probably 3 we missed.
Here's the thing that I've realized: there's sometimes when you fix something, you're actually worse off fixing it than letting it go. And I'll use my furnace as an example. For the audience out there, my dad had years ago in the furnace, he had installed a humidistat to add humidity. Now that he said the word humidity to the air, super dry. Dude, I've woken up.
Never forget that one again, will ya?
Humidity.
Have you ever woken up with like nosebleeds because of dry?
Oh. What do you pick your nose in your sleep? You just mining for gold while you're sawing logs?
I wake up and there's like a big pile next to the.
Just a bunch of red scabs because you keep making your nose bleed. Your pillow looks like it's full of red cornflakes.
I'm all woozy when I wake up. I
need a juice box and a cookie.
Not necessarily in that order either.
I'm low on blood.
I have a fridge filled with nothing but orange slices just because I'm feeling anemic. No, so and then plus my brother laughed at me because I have like 4 bottles of lotion in my room.
Yeah, well, I think we know why.
The reason
He's living a single life.
that because it's
Okay, P. Diddy money.
and it's Aveeno. I like that oat Aveeno the
Lotion.
The oat lotion, yeah, the oatmeal lotion. I get right around like in the cuticle and in the web. In the wintertime, my hand gets real dry, and especially now that I'm wearing those rubber gloves all the time, when I peel them off, it's like damp, the sweat from my hand, and so I dry them off, and then it's just I don't know if the cold and everything, my hands are where you go like this, and it'll start cracking and bleeding. You know what I mean? You told me.
Yeah, get Cornhuskers oil will take care of that.
Cornhuskers lotion on that, but I use this Aveeno. So he comes in, he goes, "Why do you have 4 bottles of lotion in your room?" I go, "Well, I just, wherever I'm at, I want to be able to lube my hands. You know what I mean? Just
lube run one off real quick.
Right, lube my hands. So yeah, bring me back to AT&T too. But lube my hands. Well, I was asking Monk to come over, and you also.
I said, "No way, you have that shit on your hands again, don't you?"
No, I said, come over to.
I got a new bottle of lotion.
He's like, "Hey guys, you ever heard of a Dutch rudder?" For those that don't know, go to Urban Dictionary and look it up.
Right. So to help me with this furnace on getting this humidistat working again, well, in my enthusiasm, I did it myself and I got it to work. And now I realize why my dad never fixed it. Because what happens is the way that humidistat I thought worked with the was when the furnace kicked on, it would detect the humidity and then turn on the thing to add moisture to the air. I was sorely mistaken. When you turn it on, it just runs continuously.
Yeah.
It's like having a leaky faucet. It basically pumps water on this screen that the air blows over and the moisture goes through the house.
But because Ed didn't know what he was doing when he fixed it, it's like one of those misters when you're in line at Cedar Point.
coming out of my...
There's like rainbows next to his furnace. Everything's moldy.
You come you come in the house and it's like a rainforest. It's all I got
You got slee stacks and a T-Rex down there.
I have the ones that from the Land of the Lost, whatever those were.
I'm going to find out it's just your old cuticles that you ripped off.
Slee stacks. There's the word for it.
That's what I said about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, did you? I thought you said T-Rex.
I said slee stacks and a T-Rex.
Oh, God. So I said, I can't, because
a Chaka.
It was running, and I thought, okay, it's cool. So I'll set it like 30. What do you keep your house humidity at? Normally, do you run a humidifier at all? No?
Dude, my house was built in 1890. I got so much airflow in this shit. It's like a wigwam.
Do you have snow drifts in your house from the cracks in the wall?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's great. You're laying in the couch and there's a drift next to you in the couch, and
I have a lean tube in my living room. You guys get under here. We'll start a fire. It'll stay warm.
You have a wigwam in your house. I was channeling the furnace out. No, and then so I decided.
Tanning hides. I'm the barber of Summerville.
So I decided, for shits and giggles, I was going to turn it on. I fixed it, and then I shut it off. I said, no, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's
like a leaking toilet, and my water...
You could get one of those Vicks humidifiers for like $20.
$20 at...
Drug Marts.
And it's funny, I said that to Monk when I was over his house, and he said, you're going to put a big giant thing of Vicks in there, in the whole house?
You could get eucalyptus.
I did not say that, you goofball.
You did say the one with the...
I said, no, what, like the one that has that little reservoir in it that you would pour the bottle of Vicks in?
You can get those,
that's the one. They make
those
better ones.
It'll stay full all night, and it won't over-humidify your house.
Right. So I'm thinking of getting it for $20, and I'll put it in the main room, and I'll leave it out like in my family room or so. And
why don't you just leave it in your bedroom? Because it's not the only place you go is your bedroom, the kitchen, and the pit of despair.
This is what I'm afraid of.
He spends a lot of time in the bathroom.
Well, he's not. Well, he might get a bloody nose in the bathroom. And on the shitter picking his nose. Well, I'm in here. I might as well harvest some dead brain cells.
So I decided I have temperature gauges all throughout the house so I can check the temperature of the house, because I keep my house. My sister loves it. Like during the day when I'm at work, I lower it.
Is that the same thing as a thermometer?
Yes. A thermostat.
Right, thermostat. Yeah, right. Think for a second. Yeah.
Temperature gauges. I got temperature gauges
Please
everywhere.
write that down, Gary.
There's an entry number.
That's going number 3.
Right.
Page 3.
I keep it at 67 when I go to work, and then when I get home, I turn it to 68, so it runs, and then right before I go to bed, I turn it to 69, so it warms up. Well, consequently, my bedroom is the furthest from the run, so
it's 62.
like 65 in that room. All right.
Yeah.
The hallway, because I run an air filter in the hallway to pull air from the, to help circulate down the hallway and clean it. Needs it. And I have the only furnace filters that after a month look like a rug.
It looks like the desert. A lot of dust.
A lot of dust in this puppy. A lot of dead skin cells floating in
A lot of dander.
A lot of dander. So the hallway,
There's a dead cat stuck to it.
my hallway, not a joke, which Monk's wife would love, is 64. So for some reason, the airflow down this hallway is like a tunnel. Don't you keep your house real cool, Monk?
It's pretty cool. It's not down in the studio where I'm at. I fight back.
He has hidden in there one of those ones that you and I both like, Chuck. The
oil-filled radiators.
Yeah,
I got right next to my chair.
He does. Nice. I've been over there, and you could hear it go. Correctly, click, it clicks on. I'm like, oh, your heater's on down here. No wonder it's all nice. But he has to leave which probably fights the process. He leaves his basement door open, and all that heat goes right up the basement.
Well, that's it. I share. I'm not an asshole.
Oh, yeah,
no, you are, but you share.
And by the way, the humidity in my basement right now is 24%. Yikes.
Yes, it's super dry. That's Sahara.
My guitars are screaming.
I was like, they're all like this. Or a U shape.
Somebody walks in with a cigarette. You go, no!
They're harps.
Like anybody would do that anymore anyhow.
All the neck is like this, and all the strings are at the bottom. Dude, yeah, you can't do that. You got to keep 40%. I thought is normal humidity, what you want. At least it's comfortable.
I thought 55 was normal.
That's like 40, between 45 and 50 something. Right. I think.
That's why I'm afraid in the room, because it'll become more humid. It'll actually make it colder in my room.
I think 67. Aren't you putting this on TikTok, Ed? There you go. You just got your big hit on TikTok.
Maybe I'll have to do that. I'll start putting the promos on TikTok. I'll see what happens.
Yeah, you know how many you should make?
What?
6 or 7.
Dude, stop. Stop.
It's so dumb. God, that is so dumb.
I want to think about that.
What's that? Oh, geez. On the next show, I'm also going to talk about him, but I want to do a show. They have nothing to do with the show. Guy from AT&T, because we're getting near the end here. And thank you for making it all the way to the end of the show. I want to shout out to Ricardo Vargas. This dude, when I'm talking Magic Mike, he's from AT&T. I had this craziest thing, and I think I know what it is, and he suspected the same thing too.
Your phone's a piece of shit?
When I pick up my phone, I'm
never saw one of those before.
He actually did say that.
Did you get this out of a crane game? You know how you get like the artificial Zippos?
My phone came with candy in it. Yeah, no. Yeah. I must be picking up, hitting the power button and the up button at the same time, and it shuts off the screen. So my phone, it can't see anything. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't work. So I had to go there, and he does this magic pushing up and down, up and down, up and down, and then he holds it for 20 seconds, and it comes back on a reset.
And he unlocks all the gore on Mortal Kombat. Remember you had to
No, he didn't really do anything. He did all that touching nothing, but then he just pushed the one button on the side for like 2 seconds, and doop.
He was in the back hitting a wrench on a pipe.
And he was doing this, licking the phone. No, but yeah, but
like that guy with the cords.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't work.
That's why I want to shout out to him, Ricardo Vargas at the AT&T store in Lorain, Ohio, on Levitt Road. So please, thank you for if you do go there, check him out. He's magic when it comes to the phone. He helped me out. On the next show when we're all here, it'll be easier. I'll be able to put the logo up and everything else.
And don't forget to check out Ziggy'sPubAndRestaurant.com in downtown Amherst. And if you're on the other side of town, Sal and Al's and Billy Boy's Pizza on Cooper Foster Road.
Please check them out as well. Thank you. We're going to be leaving you with EDX. It's featuring Minik, and it's MINQU or GUE. Mingook.
Found it out. Can you do it again?
No. It's
just one sentence?
Bigger than
you just butchered that.
Yeah, it's the song Missing. Check it out. Audience members, you're always listening to you would listen to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com.
It fell apart.
I did.
It's all the humidity.
The lack thereof. Right. I probably got a bloody nose and don't even know it. Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is latenightwithedmoney.com. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over now on the video to my right is the book.
We'll see you.
Oh, no. I don't.
Dick. How's that? He's missing down at Studio C as Jeffrey Neutron always gives us the right answer.
I got his, but he doesn't get it.
See him but never see him is the monk.
Oh, don't forget we're going to be doing a live show, so get ready.
Yeah.
On my check the Twitter, the Facebook, and if you want to be on the show, please get a hold of us somehow. We'd love to do many more live shows with people getting a hold of us. That'll be fun. So,
all right, I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah, but do we really want to be on this show?
No.
Always remember that you're
I'll phone in.
And don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. And after that, we are out of here.
Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you. And I miss you. I miss you, like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you. And I miss you, like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and/or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.